All right, hello, Facebook, X, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, wherever you are watching this right now. It is Bert Ferguson, Realtor, coming to you guys with another video. And I am talking to my buyers today, man. Listen, I don't know if you can see this little pin that I got on my shirt right here. I'll pull it up. It says ABR. And if you see the thumbnail to this video, I have gotten what's called an Accredited Buyer's Representative designation, and I just got that this year. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that designation and also talk to you guys about why, if you are buying a home in this market, you need to be working with an Accredited Buyer Representative. Okay, so what is the ABR designation? This is a designation that I've earned through I believe it was 2 days of 8-hour coursework on top of 2 other courses, including the Military Relocation Specialist professional designation, that I went through various tests, case studies, and updates to keep you buyers prepared for what you're going to be entering into this market. If you don't know, right now, you do need to sign what's called a buyer agency agreement before you can even see any homes. Well, guess what? I not only know that buyer's agreement backwards and forward, but I know how to make sure it makes sense for you. If you're a home buyer out there and you do not have money to necessarily pay for a buyer's agent, I know how to have that conversation with you and go out into this market with limited inventory, more inventory than we had last year, but limited inventory, and get you into a home, okay? I also understand some of the unique needs for one of the biggest buyer classes hitting the market. I'm talking to you, Gen Z. You Gen Z buyers out there, man, you guys are getting ready to graduate college. You guys are getting ready to enter the workforce. You're starting families, but you're renting, but you want to buy a home. Well, guess what? I've been uniquely positioned because I've gotten this designation to show you guys in the way you all like to consume information, the way you guys like to be updated on things, which is through the internet at a fast pace, just like this through video, okay? So when you're looking for a home, you may not have the time or necessarily care about certain things, but me as your buyer's agent, I'm not only gonna make sure it's the right house, but I'm gonna make sure that you can get it with the right amount of dollars and the closing costs or any first-time home buyer credits that someone else may not be privy to, okay? So when I got my ABR designation, one of the first things I had to do was sit through a course or a 2-day seminar that was given by National Association of Realtors instructors who talked about the big changes and the things that you need to see when you're working with the buyer. How to actually actively listen and not just send you homes and open doors. Anybody can do that. But what I've been trained to do now that I've been designated as an ABR is actually listen to what it is that you're looking for and make assessments. Because there's things that you're gonna say when you're telling me what you're looking for in a home that every agent is gonna hear. But how to decipher that information and take it out into the open market is a skill that I have now been able to do. Now, I can't just sit here and tell you how I'm gonna do it because each buyer is gonna be a little bit different. But there's things that I can hinge on that you're gonna say that you think is going to be a non-negotiable that we can work around, especially if that means saving you up to 3% on the purchase, maybe even more. For example, if there's a home that you said is a total deal breaker for you and you do not want this style of home, great. But what we can do is if it makes financial sense to you and we actually break down what your needs are versus what your actual wants are, which some agents never do, we may actually be able to get you into that home and pivot at a later date to something that you want later on, based on what interest rates may be, based on what options that you may have, proximity to work. Maybe you have children, so proximity to school or daycare, or there may be other mitigating factors that make a home, what you said was totally non-negotiable, a great financial move and a great home purchase for you, right? So there's gonna be so many different situations you buyers out there are going to be looking for or are going to run into that if you don't have an agent who's not ABR certified, designated, you may not even be able to have those proper conversations. You may just get a portal with homes and then you're gonna go see homes and none of them make any sense. And you get to the table, to the closing table, and you don't know exactly what happened, okay? So I want you guys to make sure you look up what an ABR designation is. I want you guys to know exactly how I got that. So I sat through coursework, I sat through seminars, and I also had to get another certification, which is the military relocation specialist or military relocation professional certification, okay? So if you guys are buyers out there, what are some of the things you guys are looking for in an agent? And what are you looking for in a home? Let me know down in the comments. I'll leave my information below. Bert Ferguson, Realtor with the Rush Home team of Compass, serving Delaware, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. And my email, bertf@rushhome.com. And my cell is 302-204-1347. And make sure to follow me on all my socials. I'll leave links below and we'll go from there. But again, buyers, make sure you're working with an accredited buyer representative. There are conversations that must be had, especially you Gen Zs, and I know how to decipher those conversations and get you out there in the open market. You may look online and see there are no homes on the market for me, but after the proper kind of analysis, you'll see that there is. I'm closing deals every week. And that's because I know how to talk to my buyers and get them into the homes that work for them, okay? All right, guys, have a great week. See you next time.